Are you into vintage collection Star Wars figures? If so, then the Jawa Trading Post is the channel for you. We're going to be reviewing all of these Mandalorian vintage collection figures right now. My name's Steven, and I am one of the surviving Jedis of Order 66. What I do is travel to the far reaches of Tatooine, all the way back to Coruscant, and bring back these relics, also known as Star Wars vintage collection figures, and sell them here to make a living. Right now, what we're going to do is actually get into all of these figures to honor the Mandalorian Grogu movie. Let's go back to the original show and review all of these Mandalorian vintage collection figures you see here. Starting off with your favorite, Grogu. Let's get right into it. All right, first things first, let's go ahead and review that Grogu, the child figure, as he was known at that time. Look at that beautiful card back right there. Looking at Grogu there. I was actually able to pick this up from the Jawa Trading Post. So again, as I mentioned, I traveled to the far reaches of Tatooine to go ahead and trade with the Jawas, bring back these relics known as vintage collection figures, and make a living off of selling this merchandise. Look at Grogu right there, along with his cradle, and there's a little frog there as well, which he is known to feast on. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and unwrap these. There's the cradle, and we'll take a little closer look at Grogu as well. All right, look at that little pint-sized Grogu. As cute as they come. And again, slides right into that little cradle right there. You can close it up if you need to as well. Oh, this comes off. Very cool looking figure right there. And of course, the little frog that it comes with as well. All right, next up, we're going to review the Mandalorian, the star of the show himself, probably one of the greatest bounty hunters in the galaxy. And there he is there. This is the original Mandalorian figure before he was rewarded his Beskar armor. Look at that, eh? Beautiful figure in the vintage collection, along with his rifles as well. And there you go. Beautiful looking Mandalorian figure. Next up, we're going to be reviewing Greef Karga, played by the late, great Carl Weathers. Rest in peace to you, sir. The cardbacks on these are absolutely incredible. On all of these vintage collection figures that we're about to review from The Mandalorian, here again is Greef Karga. His cape does come off, and he is also given a nice blaster as well. That's Greef Karga. Now, time for the main villain of the show. We got Moff Gideon, one of the coolest villains in any Star Wars series or movie. Truly, truly enjoyed his character. He did a great job. I mean, he didn't do the best job in trying to capture Grogu, but he did have him for the little bit. And what I really, really like about this Moff Gideon figure is it comes with the dark saber. Possibly my most favorite lightsaber of all. So does this mean he can technically rule Mandalore at this point in time? Possibly. But as we know, in future iterations of the show, it does end up in Din Djarin's hands. And there he is, Moff Gideon. And now, one of the coolest figures of today's episode, the Incinerator Trooper. This is a remarkable 3.75-inch vintage collection figure that Hasbro was able to include in the Mandalorian set. It took a little bit of time, but there we go. The Incinerator Trooper. Oh, that's hot. The Incinerator Trooper, and take a look at that card back. That is probably my favorite card back of the day. Thank you, Hasbro, for this Incinerator Trooper for sure. Probably my favorite figure of the day. All right, and here is a 360 view of the Mandalorian and Grogu, also known as the Child. That is a amazing combo. Let me know in the comments section if you have watched the Mandalorian and Grogu film, and tell me how you enjoyed it. And here are the primary ally and primary adversary of the Mandalorian and Grogu, Greef Karga and Moff Gideon. Beautiful looking figures with their accessories and their capes. Rest in peace to Carl Weathers, again, who plays Greef Karga. And last but not least, a round of the Incinerator Trooper. Look at that fire coming right out of his blaster. That looks insane. Absolutely adore this figure. Thank you, Hasbro, for bringing out this Incinerator Trooper figure. Thank you. Another quick look at all the vintage collection figures that we reviewed today. I just wanted to show you my love for Star Wars, including the shows, the movies, the novels, and the comics. Until next time, when I come back from Jawas and probably get hustled for more relics to bring back to Coruscant, this has been your surviving Jedi from Order 66, Steven. Expect some weekly reviews on 3.75-inch figures from the vintage collection and any other Star Wars line. Coming at you. Thank you again for being with the Jawa Trading Post. See you next time.